Sandra Benjamin for Red Carpet Diary. Michael Winterbottom's new film is heating things up at TIFF. Travis Danaraj was at the premiere to speak with the stars of Trishna.
Set in India, the film is a modern take on a classic story. Freida Pinto and Riz Ahmed star as a young couple trying to make their relationship work despite different status and interference from their families.
I guess the two women that I played in Slumdog as well as in Miral and then again in this film, they're all troubled in a way, and there's this helplessness to all of their situations, which I think is very interesting for me to play because it's very challenging, it's very not like me, and it's so much easier to play something that you can draw out of your own personal life, but much more challenging to play something that is completely different to yours. And I feel for me, it is very interesting for me as a person to understand and learn about these new lives and then depict them in my films. So far, I guess the lure has been playing something I am not.
Welcome, Freida Pinto.
Thank you, everybody. I know it's like 10 p.m., but all of you really in Toronto really do love films, and you have turned out in such large numbers. And I think small films like this, which I just learned from Amy that we had a key crew of 35 people only, which is really, really small. But small films like these do require big support like that, so thank you very much for showing up.
I know that you did some research in Rajasthan before the film actually started production, and I had heard that you had gone to some farms. Can you tell me about that experience?
I found this one little family, which was a very, very beautiful setting, and it was interesting because they had like 3 daughters, and I could learn a lot from those young girls. You know, they were really little girls, and I guess it just went from there. It was an interesting episode in my research phase where I was actually also looking for people to play like my younger sister and learn from them and kind of bring that into my characters. It taught me how their lives are so simple and survival is really difficult for them, but in those little things they find joy. And that was very interesting for me to learn, you know, and self-sustenance as well, which is a very difficult thing in a desert land like Rajasthan, but they actually find ways and means of surviving, and I guess that's what it is, you know. I mean, I feel Trishna is a survivor as well in a way. I mean, she goes through all this suffering, but she really survives, and in the end, it's, you know, everybody knows the end, but I'm not going to say anything right now.
balam kesari to se lagi re